Hi, my name's Phil Gardner and welcome to Fun with Boxes. And today we're taking a look at a small box game by the rather wonderful Reiner Knizia. And this is, believe it or not, what a crazy name for a game, Cat Ass Trophy. Yes, Cat Astrophy. Oh my goodness, we saw so many people looking at this game at the UK Games Expo and chuckling away to themselves before then grabbing themselves a copy of the game. It's a 2 to 5 player game with a 20-minute playtime. It will not take 20 minutes to play when you play 2 players, more like 10 minutes. And it's a game from Outset Media, and again a big thanks to Paul from Outset Media for giving us a copy of this game for us to cover on the channel. Now, what is this game all about? Well, let's take the theme with a pinch of salt, shall we, or with a pinch of catnip. So, here's your opportunity to be the best cat you can be. Break the most stuff, push those books off your shelf, knock that lamp off your table, but basically you're collecting sets of catastrophes to win the Cat Ass Trophy. And if you lose, do it with plenty of catitude. Not my pen, that's the pen on the back of the box, I swear, honestly. Well, let's take a look at what we get in a game of Cat Ass Trophy, and we'll have a look at how to set up and how to play this rather clever game from Reiner Knizia. Okay, let's take a look at Cat Ass Trophy. What you get with the game is a deck of cards, a pencil, and a pad to keep a record of the scores, and of course the rule book. And there are 56 cards, 8 cards in each of 7 different colours. Okay, let's have a look at how we set up the game. The first thing you need to do is to give the cards a very good old shuffle. And you want to make sure the first time you play the game that you really do give the cards a good shuffle. So the first thing we need to do then is to deal 9 cards to each player, and players will keep their hands secret. So if I set up a 3-player game, and then what you need to do is to place a certain number of cards face up in the middle of the playing area to form a pool. Now for a 3 to 5 player game, you would place 5 cards face up, and if you're playing a 2-player game, you would place 9 cards face up into the middle of the table. So setting up for a 3-player game, we would deal 5 cards into the center of the table. And then we would set the remaining cards aside, and these will not be used for this round of the game. Now playing the game, the player to the left of the dealer will start the round and play moves in a clockwise direction. And on a turn, a player has 2 simple options. They may either swap a card or knock. Now to swap a card, the player needs to replace one of the cards in the pool with a card from their hand. For example, these are the cards in my hand. What I could do is I've got 2 5s. I might want to try and grab some 5s. So if I get rid of this 8 and swap it, so it's just as simple as that. Then the next player would take a turn, and then the player after, and then come back round to me. Now if I didn't want to swap, then what I could do is I could knock and tap the table to indicate that I'm passing. And then it'll go on to the next player. Play continues as normal after the first knock, but on the second knock, either by the original knocker or another player, players have 1 more turn except for the second knocker. And the round is then over and scoring commences. Now, when you're playing this game, you're trying to get 2 sets of cards. Now, the cards will be a set if they're all the same colour or if they're all the same number. If you manage to build the perfect hand, and that's 5 of one colour, 5 of one number, with 1 card in both sets, then You must declare, I'm the biggest, baddest cat, and show their cards, and this ends the round immediately, and scoring commences with no further turns taken. And here's an example of a perfect trick. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, all of the same colour. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sixes. And the one card there forms the set of sixes and the set of yellows. And that's a perfect set. Following the second knock, once all the other players have taken one more turn, then the round is over and scoring commences. And to score a round, a player with a set of 5, be it matched by number or colour, will score 0 points for that set. But each number for which you did not complete a set of 5 counts against you, but only once for each number. And here's the example in the rulebook. So we don't have a set of 5. We have one card, so that will score us 1 point. We've got 3 2 cards, so they will score us 2 points. Remember, you only score once for each number. We have a 5 card, which will score us 5 points, and we have 4 7s, which will score us 7 points, for a total of 15 points. If we have a look at this example, we have a set of 5 cards that are all the same colour, so they will score 0 points. We have 2 1 cards, which will score 1 point. We have 1 4 card, which will score 4 points, and 1 8 card, which will score 8 points, for a total of 13. And here again is an example of the Purrrfect Hand. So that's a player with 2 complete sets, 5 of one number, 5 of one colour, with 1 card in both sets, and you will score 0 for that. So we can see we've got a set 5 3s, and we've got a set of 5, I'm guessing, pink coloured cards. I'm not sure because I'm colourblind. But we've got a set of this coloured cards here. So this would score 0. Now, after all the points are awarded, all the cards are reshuffled and a new round begins. Now then, winning the game. You will play as many rounds as there are players, with each player starting once. And the player at the end with the lowest score, that's the important thing, the player with the lowest score is the biggest, baddest cat and wins the cat ass trophy. Well, there you go. Reiner Knizia, small card game. What's not to love? What is not to love? What a clever, fun little game this is. This was great fun at 2 players. Me and Lisa played quite a few games of this, and we really did have a laugh. Of course, Lisa won, but you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles or the board game crumbles. But I will get my revenge, oh yes. A small box game that I would say is a brilliant filler game, or a nice game to take to the pub perhaps, or to take along to your board game meetups or your board game conventions, and just when you've got 10-20 minutes spare, set this up and you are in for a treat. This is a very interesting, simple, but devilishly clever game, and one that I would give a rather big Fun with Boxes thumbs up to. That's Cat Ass Trophy by Reiner Knizia from Outset Media Games. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have, please consider hitting the old like button, and also please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because that would be really fantastic of you and it will help to grow the channel. And in the meantime, as always, thanks so much for watching. Please do take care, and bye for now.